Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. Temple of the Dog, Hunger Strike. I saw this recommended in the comments. I believe it was on an Audio Slave reaction. And then I typed it in and I saw, the names popping up. Eddie Vedder, Chris Cornell said, wow, talk about putting two legendary vocalists together. I had no idea. I had no idea where this channel would take me when I first started it. And I've learned so much about all these legendary names that I knew of, but never really was familiar of. And then they started working together and stuff. I'm learning about these super groups and we've checked out a few of them on the channel, of these super groups. And oh man, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So I'm looking forward to this. Temple of the Dog, Hunger Strike. Let's jump in, man. Let's jump in.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence, but I can't feed all the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Yeah, but it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the farming babies with slaves are working. The blood is on the table and the mouths are choking. I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
Wow.
But I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. But it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the farming babies of the slaves are all working. And it's on the table, the mouths are choking, but I'm going hungry. I'm going.
Yo, no. Sometimes, man, you have like an overload of just awesomeness. I can't even believe that this actually happened. That is so awesome. Like, they sound so good just individually, and then put them on a song together. I don't know how much music then they actually made together. Temple of the Dog. Is it a couple of songs? Is it a whole album? Is it more than one? I'm just going in blind. But wow, they sound so good. Like that's obvious. But it's just so much feeling and emotion within their voices, man. It's like it hits you so just individually and then together. And then what they're saying, like, people are struggling out there, whether it be addiction, because I'm hearing like some forms of like addiction here about, the fire's cooking, it's on the table, like really cooking drugs, and also blood is on the table, the mouths are choking, you're seeing people OD, and people are dying out there, man. It's terrible, and also people, stealing bread from the mouths of decadence. I don't mind, this is a Robin Hood theme going on there, but I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Like, you almost feel guilty when you have enough already and then almost earning more. And even if you talk about pain, that the people that are consuming your art are sometimes people that are struggling too. It must be a very tough thing sometimes to think about that every time you put out a new project, you know you're only gonna get more money, and you know people. It's tough. For me, that's the thing that I would be thinking about, and I guess these artists struggle with that as well. When you're sharing your pain, and then that turns into a commodity. And but we do like it. We gravitate towards it because we can relate. We feel less alone when people are singing or making art about the struggle, and we can find solace in that and find like-minded people in it. I know I do. So there's many millions of people out there. You know, it's tough out there, man. And there's some great lines in it. You know, they're farming babies while the slaves are all working. It's a cyclical thing. It's a generational thing. Already, you know, when you're in that, when you come from the lower class, you know, your children are almost already owned by them because they're kind of gonna have to follow that same blueprint because of the limited options that you have. Man, that hits. I love the guitars in this one. That riff in there, yo, come on, man.
The mouths are choking, but I'm going hungry. 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 Stealing bread. I don't mind stealing bread. I'm going hungry. I'm going hungry.
The drumming was wild too, man. What a awesome song. That is playlist material. I'm gonna have to make a whole different playlist for these type of songs. This would be considered grunge, right? I think so. I just love this sound, and I talked about this already in other videos, particularly like Audio Slave and stuff. You know, I this is the type of music I really would have, you know, if I would have discovered this at, you know, the formative years of 14, 15, 16, I would have ran and I would have never looked back. Because I did like, you know, like Linkin Park. It's different, but, you know, Hybrid Theory was very big for me, but I've never pursued more. And now I checked out a few of these types of songs. Stained is another, you know, maybe that's a little different, but there's elements of it that have a similar sound, and they talk about similar things that I was also struggling with in that time. And man, this is the time. I'm going hungry. Those, when they were trading these lines and the difference in their voices, it sounds so great together. You have that chainsaw element of Chris, and then Eddie with the, you know, the long note, hungry, and then he's, oh my God, that was so good. And then the drumming went, you know, it took off, and the guitars too. Hunger Strike. Wow. People are struggling out there, man. It's tough. It's tough. Temple of the Dog. What else have they cooked up? Let me know. This just caught my eye. Thank you to the person who recommended it. I said, let me check it out because it was an interesting title. Then I saw the names pop up on Google and the pictures of who was involved. I don't know all the names of the other musicians. I'm still learning, but man, this is really this is why I started this channel without even knowing where this was going to take me. It's a privilege. It's awesome. And it's educational as well. All right, man. Let me know your favorite songs, The Temple of the Dog. It might be this one. I don't know. But any other recommendations are very, very welcome. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Goodbye.